without further ado, I introduce to you Azuri Monet. Charlotte in the building, man. For real, for real. How you doing today, lady?
I'm doing wonderful. Yourself?
Oh, man, you here? I'm straight. Can we get a toast for that? Yes, definitely. Yes, I fuck with that. It's the show, man. The Naked Truth Podcast Mastermind with Azuri Monet. Beautiful lady, people. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just next level, man. We're going to get into this model talk.
Okay.
Everybody doing so much modeling, so much this, so much that. It's time to talk about it. It's definitely time to talk about it. So people, listen. We don't mean to offend nobody personally, but we're going to give you the truth. So that's what's up over here. So if you don't like it, oh well. Fuck it. But that's why we here. Model talk. Tell us about, we're going to jump right into it. Tell us about the pluses and negatives about your experiences so far.
The pluses and the negatives.
Yes. Give it to us raw.
Oh, goodness. I don't know where to start. The pluses and the negatives. The pluses is you get to meet new people.
Definitely.
That's the plus.
Definitely.
The negatives, you have to filter out the good and the bad.
That's life. And I definitely appreciate the way you put that, because there's so much truth to that right there.
Exactly.
All the way around the board, point blank, period. Come on with it. Go ahead.
Who's out there for the actual modeling, or who's out there to be a pervert?
Exactly. Well, y'all need to stop that shit, because y'all fucking up the money. And y'all know who y'all are now. You need to cut that shit out, man. All y'all, I call you camera boys. I'm going to be honest with you. This is model talk, but listen, you so-called photographers, man, listen. If you want to pay for some pussy, just say that. Don't be with all this random stuff messing up the business, though. Serious motherfucking talk, real talk, man. Stop doing that shit, man. Listen, y'all want to be in the business. All bullshit aside, y'all want to be in the business, but y'all not about business. And that is really, really, really affecting serious businessmen such as myself. Not as far as my pockets, but got models feeling some type of way because they don't feel comfortable with you.
Exactly.
You don't respect them.
Exactly.
You don't get them their fucking pictures on time. You want them to chase you. You want, all this nonsense,
it goes
man.
on and on.
Right.
Exactly.
On and on, because we're grown, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man. And y'all know who y'all are. I don't fuck with none of y'all, so I don't know y'all personally. But I'm just saying, y'all gotta stop this, because the nature of the business, man, this is a great culture with full figure modeling. And we all play a great part in this, but a lot of, truth be told, a lot of people is messing it up, and they have to stop it. Seriously.
Exactly.
So y'all stop that bullshit. And we're gonna start calling y'all ass out. Okay? Keep going. Continue. I apologize. I get emotional about this shit. It's real.
That's the biggest thing, is just weeding out the good and the bad. It's just, you don't know who to trust, so you have to kind of feel your way through it,
Yes.
Do your background checks. And and look, you don't know till you get into it.
Yeah,
everything
definitely
sounds good until you get in. You be like, "Ooh, that ain't good."
Exactly. And on top of that, like you were saying, trust, which is a major part of life and everything. First and foremost, is not given; it's earned.
Exactly.
So if you really about business, man, take the time out to talk to these models, find out what's going on with them. Communicate with them. And models, you do the same thing now. Because a lot of y'all is the fault at a lot of this bullshit that's going on. Real talk. So you can't just put all the fault on one side, even though bullshit is bullshit. But listen, we all grown. This is a great culture, man. People, please, let's move in the right direction. Exactly. Just that simple. Talk to me. Keep going, baby.
Just do your homework.
Keep going.
That's the biggest problem. With
Okay.
a lot of them.
Okay.
You don't know till you're into it.
Right.
And a lot of them want you to pay all this money, and you know, it's just you don't know.
They want you to pay a lot of money, and then they want you to chase them to get your product. And then the product ain't that good.
Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it.
You know, because I'm a firm believer. I really do feel like people should pay, but I feel like that you should definitely bring something to the table extra, so these ladies could definitely feel like that they're getting their money worth. Exactly. And some. You see what I'm saying?
I've been paying quality.
Yeah, definitely. So y'all need to step y'all damn game up, man. I be seeing y'all as here and there. I be seeing you. You need to cut that shit out. But anyway, we're gonna move from that because we done already let y'all know what's up on that. You are definitely one of the ones that I've been watching for quite some time. And first and foremost, I have to say that I respect the fact of how you carry yourself, how you network, and you really truly have that look and so much more potential other than what the average people are doing, you know. And I'm gonna call it out right here on the Naked Truth podcast right now, saying that I do believe that you can be one of the biggest. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it out right now because I've seen your work ethic. I know you got other things going on, and I respect that though.
Thank you.
What do you feel about the fashion shows?
It's a platform. It kind of gets you started. It gets you started. It gets you out there. It gets you noticed. I believe it's a good starting base. It gets you comfortable with the people, so it's a good foundation at least.
Okay.
But with that, you still have to do your background checks with that as well.
For sure. So we doing background checks on ladies and gentlemen, not just one side.
Yes,
We're not discriminating. Yeah. We're not discriminating. So definitely, I definitely respect that. So how do you feel about the just massive flooding of pictures all the time? Do you feel like that's a good thing, that you should do some here and there, or you should be able to bring more to the table? Just a little outline of where you feel like you will want the full figure modeling scene to go based off what we're seeing every day.
I don't think you should do massive. I personally don't, because you're going to get tired of the same thing.
For sure. Well, when it is as good as this, you ain't got to do as much.
Oh. You know I mean, spread it out a little bit. You can try the same old thing over and over. So I mean, spread it out a little bit, you know?
Definitely. I definitely agree with you 100%, because ladies, you don't want to burn yourself out completely. And
you start looking like.
Yes, definitely. And I definitely feel like that, ladies, y'all have to get to a point. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Stop working with people that don't support you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If I see so many pictures here and there, because I'm not a hater, I give credit where credit is due. Okay. For the record, but if your shit sucks, it just sucks. Okay? I see a lot of work that I like, that is cool. I okay, that's what's up. I mean, they did that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But what I also find is this. When I go to check and see who did the work, as a model, you're giving them credit, but when I go on their page, I don't see a picture of you nowhere. Now, I ain't no rocket scientist or nothing, but to me, I just don't feel like that makes sense to me.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense, because you're giving them an amazing shout out platform for people to see their work that they did with y'all, but they're not returning it at all.
Exactly.
You know, work with people that want to support you. Work with people that really admire what you're trying to do and is willing to help you with that boost. It doesn't matter if y'all networking together or they managing you or they paying or whatever. People should always do their best if they have committed to doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that ladies, just stop it. Because it's really making you look, as they say, bananas out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like you're rooting or you're co-signing a person that's not fucking with you.
True.
You know, so it got to stop. It has to stop, seriously, because like I said, once again, and I can't say it enough, we have a great thing here, but everyone has to do their part. Exactly. It ain't a model that I've ever worked with, or artist, or anybody that I've ever worked with that I hadn't had the greatest thought about them elevating. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Now, whether they finished or whether they wanted to pursue it or whether they wanted to do the right thing, that's not all on me. You see what I'm saying? But my whole thought process was to help them elevate. Exactly. And that's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I feel like that we have to think about and some of the things that has to change as well is the respect. We have to respect each other. We have to be willing to network with each other locally first. You know, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of women out there doing things where you are, a lot of women out here doing things where I'm at and other places. But the thing about it is this. People locally, excuse me, I'm not saying deal with anything. That's not what I'm saying. But people are making some serious moves in their own area. And I feel like people should start networking with their own area first, exactly, and then move towards other things. Because we all can have different ideas but have the same common goal, and that's to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So personally, how do you feel about people, by the things that you've seen, that's not willing to network with people in Charlotte or over there where you are, and not attend the pool parties over there, but they're willing to run to Atlanta to pay all this damn money to go to Slim Dick? Ooh. And it's no hating, because they don't put no pressure on me. But I'm seeing things and I'm calling it as I see it. It's crazy and ironic the way people could, and some of these are legitimate people that's having things in their city, fashion shows, mixers, pop-up shops, pool parties, and people locally decided not to come, but they want to run to Atlanta to be a part of some shit that they have paid a whole brick to go be a part of, and it's not helping them. Exactly. It doesn't help you. You think it's not. It's only helping the person that's putting the money in her pockets. You understand what I'm saying? It's not helping you. And I know her too, but we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that point right now?
Ooh. First of all, most of us are crabs in the bucket, so it's kind of hard to say. Where I'm from, there's not much going on, so I have to venture out. Mm-hmm. So I would be one of the ones that would probably flock to Atlanta, not knowing any better, try to get there and be like, oh my God.
Right.
But you don't know. And then where I come from, they don't have much to offer there, so we look out for places to go to, like Slim Dick. Thinking it's gonna be something big, and you're gonna get something big out of it, and you get there, you're like, ooh.
Right. Like we could have did this at the crib.
Exactly.
And no hating or whatever, but we're speaking about networking at home.
Exactly.
First, then spread things abroad. And people should do that in all genres of entertainment. It helps in the long run. But continue.
That's the biggest thing when it comes to that. It's just, but even if you're networking, you have to figure out exactly, is it a bang for your buck?
Yeah.
Versus just going in, it's just
there. Right, exactly.
But you don't know once again until you get there.
Right.
So
but after the third time, now y'all should know better.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know better, you do better.
Yeah, exactly. Because some of y'all done been in that trick bag 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I know I have. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It didn't look like I'm in the brochure.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got here, I'm looking for the roaches because I'm thinking I'm in a rat motel. So, I mean.
Hey, it is what it is. So y'all done step your game up. Step your game up. If you want to be in this business, period, step your game up. Because, and this is the reason why I say this. Because some of y'all out there in the audience, or some of y'all may see this, oh, they need to just worry about what they got going on. No, let me straighten y'all out, because I've been in this business 20 years. And I'm not just talking about photography or modeling or anything like that. Entertainment. When you fuck up, we need to call you out. You understand what I'm saying? This is a culture thing. So when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you need to be called out. So that way, possibly, we can fix this shit at hand.
Exactly.
And go on and live our best life. Because I don't make the best decisions all the time, but at least I'm man enough so when I do something that I shouldn't do, I'm willing to admit to my wrongdoing, and I apologize, redeem myself, and move on.
Exactly.
So all of y'all that's fucking up, you need to be called out on all levels, period. Charity starts at home, then spreads abroad. I know you have heard that before from your grandmother, mother, auntie, uncle, drunk ass cousin, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You have heard that. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is, we as a culture, we need to just help and support each other. That's what we need to do. Because when I see beautiful women such as this, what's in front of me right now, and I give people their flowers while they're here, you know what I'm saying? I give credit where it's due. It makes no sense for this beautiful woman right here can't network with 10 other beautiful women that looks on that same level without people being jealous, envy, catty, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Talking about people, or, you know what I mean? Just that whole mentality, man. Listen, man. This is the God's honest truth. All bullshit aside, it has to stop, because people keep asking me, Mastermind, how do we make a difference? How do we get to a point of being more explosive with whatever we're doing? Plain and simple. Change your mindset. Change your mindset and get that hatred out your heart. Get that jealousy and envy out your heart. And why is it so hard to love someone that looks like you?
It's a hard task.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't understand that. I don't get that. I love hard-heartedly, man, the people that look like me. Exactly. I can't have it no other way.
Exactly.
I don't hold no ill will against no man, no woman, period. But I ain't gonna take your bullshit.
Okay.
I understand that part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna approve of you fucking up the business, because you're fucking and playing with my money. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all need to work on each other. And stop giving credit what credit ain't due. And get the hatred out your heart to give the credit where it is due. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with sharing a post. You know what I'm saying? Liking a picture. You know, commenting something nice, productive. You know, I'm going to tell you something. You know where a lot of this hate and jealousy and envy come from with people? Comes from within.
Exactly.
So all of y'all people that's hating on people, or if you know somebody that's hating on you or been hating on you or talking crazy about you, they need to change within first.
It's like how that saying go? Point one finger, how many point it back at you?
All that, for real. Just, yes. Because we can make it. We can elevate. You know? We can guarantee the bullshit, so why can't we change that narrative? We need to be able to change the narrative and really be able to do some soul searching for us as black people so we can do what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? What do full figure modeling mean to you? Like when you first got into it, when you live it, when you're shooting, when you're thinking about it, when it comes to mind for you, so the people could know, you know, from your perspective, what comes to your mind about the whole situation?
Full figure modeling. I'm not that size 5. I'm a plus size girl. The average girl back in the days, because now everybody's kind of plus size, but the average girl back in the days was a size 8. And that was the biggest. Anything bigger than that, you were just fat.
Yeah.
So I try to stand out and stand up for our big girls, you know, to represent.
So what does that necessarily like mean? What do you want the ladies, I would say, that want to come forward, want to model, want to embrace their voluptuous, you know what I'm saying, this, you know what I'm saying? What would you tell them? Because they're listening right now and they gonna wanna know, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody need this, because that's what we doing. Talk to them for a minute. What would you tell them? You know, what type of advice would you give them straight up? Love yourself.
Look in the mirror and love yourself. You can do it. Everybody can be a model. I remember when I first started, I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm too big of a girl for this. This is not me. I can't look like these size 8s and size 10 look, you know. Just love yourself. And the rest will just follow.
For sure. I agree 100%. But check this out, though. What y'all don't know and y'all don't get is every woman in the world wants to be like you guys. They're going to get the extra. You feel me?
Yeah,
they going to get this. They going to get they going to get it all. So you have to understand psychologically, you're it. Because everybody else is spending time going to Dr. So-and-so, doing whoop-de-whoop, yada yada. You know you know what I'm saying? They going to be like what you was born with. So that's more than a bigger reason to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got that realness, I'm talking about real men. I can't speak for nobody else.
That's the cornbread.
We like, yes, we like that realness. You feel me? We like that realness. That is when it move, it got a mind of its own. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I mean? That's what we love to death. We wouldn't trade y'all for nothing in the world. I can speak for myself. I love my beautiful black queens, especially my full figure ladies. And to be honest with you, I mean, this is, you know, mastermind the naked truth. I'm gonna be honest. I have had my share of beautiful ladies from this to that, but some of the best pussy loving, caring, sharing, kissing, fucking, hugging, twisting around that I ever had in my life
comes from a big one.
Come from that full figure woman. Period. And to any man out there that had second thoughts, or a lot of you niggas be behind closed doors, come on out, bro. Come on out. You know what I'm saying? Listen. It is the best. You can't go wrong with it. And if any man is telling you different, he don't like women, he like boys. And that ain't what we doing over here, for real. That is the best. Point blank, period. You say that other shit for something else, cause we ain't fuck with that. Gotta get your mind right. Trust God, love yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Do your soul searching. Because people, you want to know, okay, well, how can we do it better? I know somebody at home right now. Well, damn, they talking about how can we, guess what? One day at a time, change the way, because if you change your thought process about things, a lot of things in your life will change.
Natural.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely will change. And guess what? The way you was feeling, you won't feel that way no more. And another thing that we have to talk about, that a lot of women don't be talking about, is this. Get the fuck away from these significant others that do not support you in your modeling.
Exactly.
And your businesses. Because people ask themselves a lot, why am I not progressing? Why I can't? Because you're sleeping with a motherfucker, or you're around people every day that don't believe in you.
I agree there.
You know what I'm saying? You have to get to a point where you have to understand it, because a lot of y'all may know this, but understanding this is something totally different.
Exactly.
So you have to get to a point of understanding this shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to leave them alone, because you don't know where your blessing resides.
Exactly.
But it's hard to get what God has for you when you're fighting with the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Allow those doors to open up.
Man, a lot of those doors will open up. You know what I'm saying? You'll be glad you did. Your self-confidence will shoot through the roof. You know what I'm saying? You will be able to handle things better on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? With your job, with your children, with everything.
True.
All of that has something to do with the root of what we're doing. And that's the reason why I respect it so much. And I don't like it when people play with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps so many different things. And these are some of the things that we have to understand if we want to get to the next level in life, period, though. You know? So if you had to talk to the people right now, to the models, to the photographers, to the managers, to the, you know what I'm saying, the people that's doing the fashion shows, what would you want to say to them right now to kind of close it out with this model talk right here?
Keep pushing. Never stop. Don't limit yourself. The sky is the limit. You can keep on going.
For sure. And always be willing to better yourself.
Exactly.
Never get to a point where you're comfortable. You know, to a lot of these guys out here on a serious note that inspire to be real photographers, invest in yourself. Be willing.
I'm not gonna go there. Okay.
You got to, though. You know, invest in yourself. You know, you got to buy better equipment. You have to buy better software. You have to